Joanna, I want to thank you so much for being here with us today.
My absolute pleasure.
Do you think that being a grateful leader is a conscious choice and one that you have to make every day?
I don't honestly think it is.
Yeah.
I think especially with new managers, we have to coach them on what it means to lead. I'm a firm believer, as you know, that it's all about the people. And we've really got to bring them along, and we've got to find a way to connect with them.
What kind of a personal connection do you make with your people?
I find to take the time to meet one-on-one with everyone in my team, and I have folks across the globe. So every year I try to make sure that I have a personal one-on-one, and I tell them it's not a project update. Don't come prepared. Just come talk to me about, I always say, the good, the bad, and the ugly, but really understanding what's going on with them. What's working for them, what's not working for them, do they have issues? And sometimes those issues may not even be work issues, but things that they're struggling with that may be impacting what's happening day to day. So giving them an opportunity, and I tell them it's confidential. It doesn't leave the room, but giving them an opportunity to do that.
How do they feel when you have that one-on-one meeting and you're really interested in knowing not just what they do, how they're managing their projects, but who they are as people?
Grateful leadership, it's all about the people. I hope they feel the same way I feel, because honestly, I leave those sessions feeling energized.
Yeah.
And you come out and it's like a deep breath because you've had an opportunity to really connect with someone. I believe it works because they come back when they have issues, or some will come back and ask to be mentored. So I think they appreciate the personal time.
Do you feel you have to make yourself vulnerable in order to express total appreciation and gratitude for others?
Yes. And it's
say
tough.
more. Please, that's so
it's
important.
Tough. I think you have to be willing to open up as well. I think people appreciate that there's a two-way connection, that it's not all one way, that you're not just expecting them to share what's happening in their lives, that there is a two-way street.
Do you worry at times that people will take advantage of you or think you owe them more because you've actually expressed in such a heartfelt way how much you appreciate them?
Every day.
Oh.
Every day. I think part of management is really understanding an employee's view on rewards, and generally that's promotions and compensation. You have to express the vulnerability of being in a leadership position, opening yourself up to be very honest and transparent with what you're facing as a leader in the company, whether it's an economic downturn, whether it's a shift being in financial services in terms of compensation structures, what the company is facing, but also then what the opportunities are for an employee, and figure out a way to say, you know, maybe your priorities aren't all around the money. You know, there's aspects of title, there's aspects of compensation, but there's also working for someone that you respect and can learn from. There's acquiring new skills, and I think the grateful leadership and the vulnerability really allow you to have an honest conversation and transparent conversation.
This is what stops a lot of leaders from fully appreciating in a heartfelt way who their people are. And people want to be known and appreciated not just for what they do.
Well, I think it makes them feel like they're part of something bigger, that there's a purpose that we're working towards, a common vision. And if you can connect with people and create that energy and that purpose, you know,
Yes.
I think they really do feel like they're part of something bigger.
So for a leader who knows he or she is not there yet, what advice do you have for them?
Look on both sides of the factors. On the top performers, really being specific with them and being able to connect with them very honestly, but making sure that they understand why you appreciate them and make it personal. And then what do they want? But the people you struggle with, take the time to figure out what their perception is about what's happening. Maybe they're struggling with you and aren't comfortable saying anything. So figure out a way to connect with those people you're struggling with in a personal way and determine if it's something that you can turn around. But take both ends of the spectrum and test the concepts of grateful leadership on both sides.
This has been very instructive, and I really appreciate the honesty of the conversation. It helps a lot of people. Thank you for being here with us today, Joanna.
Thank you.
You're welcome.